What's up, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kiddie here and welcome back to another of my videos. On today's video, we're looking at FRAG Creator, and in particular I'm going to be counting down what I think is the top 10 worst fraggers in FRAG Creator as of 2022. We're in January 2022. This is the 1.9.8 update of FRAG Creator, and yes, 10 down to 1, with 1 being the absolute worst fragger in the game. Do you know who it could be? Let me know in the comment section if you agree with this top 10 list, or if there's other ones you think should have been in the top 10, or if indeed you think that a different fragger should be the one that I put as the number 1 worst fragger in the game. Without further ado, and before we go into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification because that'd be super awesome. Now let's go in and do that top 10. Number 10, Virus. Virus, some time ago, quite a long time ago, maybe a couple of years ago now, used to be a very useful card, and some people used to dominate using Virus, but nowadays, not at all really. I mean, I've got double frag power on Virus, but you'd never have her in your deck. She's just not very good. Now, this top 10 is made up of cards, not necessarily the ones you would make, but the ones that should be doing the job they're doing. Virus is a defensive card. Does she defend very well? Not really. And that is why I've got her in at number 10. Number 9, I've put OK. And I don't know, ages ago, over a year ago, I said about OK not being OK. And he's still not OK. He's still not very good. I think he had a buff maybe a year ago, but that buff wasn't good enough. He's still not very good. And like I was saying before, he's supposed to do a defensive job. And does he do a very good defensive job? No, he doesn't. Even if you were to main him and use him in any other position on the map, he doesn't do a very good job at all. And that's why he's number 9. Number 8, Cleo. Now Cleo, if you're looking at mobility, Cleo is probably your number 1 choice. Very maneuverable, but defensively, she's not very good. You don't ever see the AI using her to her abilities and jumping around here, there and everywhere and taking down any people coming in to try and take your bunkers. She just sort of stands there and tries her best, but really is a complete failure at doing the defensive capabilities that she should be doing. And that's why she's at number 8. Number 7 on our list is Bot Mama. And again, I think that Bot Mama had a buff at some point. I think they made. I know what the buff was now. The buff was that the bots were made to be the same level as Bot Mama. So you basically spawn, for me, I spawn level 12 bots. But, you know, they're a nuisance, they're a hindrance, but the bots they're not really powerful enough. Bot Mama's not really powerful enough. So she does a below average defensive performance. And that's why she's made it into our top 10. In at number 6, Scouts and Nutty. Apart from the fact that Scouts and Nutty hasn't got a lot of decent skins, although I do like his zombie skin, that one is a really good one. I don't think that his squirrel turret spawns are that great, really. And his weapon is not that great. He's a bit slow. He's even slower when he's shooting. He's like really, really slow while shooting. That's probably one of the reasons why he's so rubbish. As a centre card, you'd never really pick him. And that's why he gets in our top 10. Number 5. So we are in the top 5 now. And one thing I'll say about all the top 5 cards, they're all camp cards. That doesn't mean to say they've got an excuse for being rubbish. But Eagle Eye, as a sniper, is exactly that. He's just rubbish. Defensive is just all over the shop. He's just not quick enough. His shooting's not quick enough. It doesn't do enough damage. He's just rubbish at everything he does. And that's why he's got into the top 5 in number 5. Number 4, Inferno. Just somebody buff him, please. He's just not good enough. Some of his skins are really cool. I like his Cosmos skin, his Evil Pumpkin skin. Looks very pretty as a character. That Cookie one looks really good as well. But the spawning of the Dark Summoning, it spawns a character which dies over time. It's just not enough. His shooting is just not enough. Again, there's nothing really good to say about him. He's not even got the ability to zoom in with his sniping. And You would never see me using him unless I have to. Number 3. This is it now. The bronze position for the worst character in the game, Vlad. Again, Vlad's got some pretty skins. He's got the Neo skins. He's got the one with the suit, and it's, you know, he's not bad looks wise. It's just his ability, the tornado. Really, what does that do? It doesn't do hardly anything really to be worth mentioning. Although it's not the worst ultimate in the game, it's one of the worst ultimates in the game. And his shooting, his sniping just doesn't do enough damage. It heals him, yes, but again, if anyone's got him in their deck, you can just breeze past him quite easily to get to your goal or to kill him. And the penultimate worst fragger in the game is Captain Polar. When I very first started this game, some people used to use Captain Polar, and he used to dominate. I used to see people using him exclusively and dominating maps and killing for fun. But I don't know, those days are long gone. There's just nothing good to say about him. He's got a zooming in scope that just is no good, and is got no power. He's not overly quick, just not very good in general. And the number 1, and if you know anything about Frag, you probably would have predicted this, Longshot. Longshot is, and has been for a very long time, the worst fragger in Frag Pro Shooter, and he stays there at number 1. He retains his title as the worst fragger in the game. That is, if they're going to buff one character, buff Longshot, make him great. Give him a good enough buff that might make him meta indeed. That would be something to look out for if they suddenly decide to make him meta. But in the current situation, I would never expect anybody anywhere to have Longshot in their deck. So that concludes our top 10 worst fraggers in the game. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. That'd be super awesome. Shout out to my channel, the Dominic M. Percy, and if you want to help grow this channel to 25,000 subscribers and beyond, make sure you share today's video, and feel free to check out one coming along shortly. Bye for now.